Hi, Instructor Maggie and Instructor Mary Jane. I'm Hao Wang. My summer internship has come to an end. It's my great honor to share this video with you, which is about the details of internship and my reflection on it. So I divided the whole video into three parts, which are the details of the work, the trouble I got, and what I learned. So first of all, the restaurant I work at, Kongi Queen, is a Chinese restaurant in Scarborough, Toronto, which is located in the northeast of Toronto. This is an immigrant area, the Scarborough. And our main target customers are the Chinese, especially the Cantonese in the south of China. Why is it Cantonese? Just like the name of the restaurant, Kongi Queen. Our signature food is congee, such as the seafood congee, meat congee, and vegetable congee, which are the favorite food of Cantonese and the more in line with their taste. For details of the work, the main tasks I am responsible for in the waiter team are ordering, serving, packing, and cleaning the table. In the waiter team, there are 5 people who share the responsibility with me, and the customer served by each person is not fixed. I'm gonna give the example. After we serve this person, we need to observe the next potential customer and ask whether there's a need for dining or whether a need to pick up. So it's also important that we promote certain foods to customers before opening every single day according to the inventory sheet from the manager. I think it's because we is in order to avoid overstocking and thereby compromising the freshness of the ingredients. And after ordering, we usually make a keen observation to see if other customers have any needs, which may be more tiring thing every single day compared to the physical activity. Because you have to pay attention to the eyes of all the customers around you, and you have to make repeated assumptions throughout the day about whether they are satisfied with the taste, whether they are thirsty, whether they need an extra order, and so on. But I think the tips was like absolutely a great way to cure this fatigue. Yeah. So as for cleaning work, the main content is that when the customer finishes eating, we need to clean the table in time and guide the next customer. This is not a big part of our working time because we have a cleaner who's responsible for that, including the whole floor and the kitchen. But actually, we often help her with some simple cleaning work before leaving work. And like in every end of the day, we will report today's work summary to the manager, including the feedback from the customers at food, and we also report our work status. So when the manager receives this information, he will also often give me some work experience and advices to help me work better in the next day. I think it's an excellent way to improve myself. For the work environment, due to the impact of COVID-19, we need to wear masks all day long, which is a behavior that will increase the difficulty of work because wearing masks will increase our breathing pressure when doing physical work. But certainly we need to keep our customers safe even though we don't wanna wear it. In other respects, I think we are a very united and loving team. We will help each other to deal with problems and give some advices. I love them. I love this team. And next part is about the biggest trouble I had in my internship. It was a weekend and I was delivering a takeout order, but we were very busy at that time. I put the food on the table according to the order number and told the customer, you need to pick this one. But I didn't deliver the food to the customer's hand. So and then I moved on to another customer's service. And then like 1 to 2 minutes, I realized this customer took another customer's order. It means he took the wrong one. I think the reason is that there are so many orders for that table, so he took the wrong one. When I saw his food was still there, I hurried through the contact information on the delivery application, but I couldn't reach him. And like about 20 minutes later, he called me back and asked me why I had mistaken his order and demanded compensation. So I immediately picked up the cashier's phone to apologize and refund the money. That is, I did, and I got the sense of his anger in his dirty words. And a few hours later, I called him again to apologize more formally and ask for his forgiveness. In the end, I got the customer's forgiveness. So I reflected on it. The main responsibility for this is me. I am used to putting the order on the table as usual instead of handing it to the customer's hand, even though it's a pretty busy day. Yep. And on that day, my manager also had a talk with me about this matter and gave me some suggestions to improve the conflict in the future. Yep. And finally, I learned a lot of things during this internship, including how to better deal with customers' conflicts, how to maintain the operation of restaurant, and the importance of the team. I think this is something I didn't say in my last internship or the first 2 weeks. Although I have dealt with customer conflicts in my last internship in last year, they are not as serious as this one. During the first 2 weeks of my internship, I simply thought the waiters only needed to take orders, save food, and make customers happy. So these things looks like easy to do, right? But after self-reflection of this internship, I found that I was better at handling the positive feedback, such as having the positive conversation with customer, make the customer happy. But for the negative feedback, I need to have very important communication skills to deal with these things, to deal with this conflict. So although I have learned a lot through this internship, I still need to improve. So in the other hand, teamwork was very important because not only did you have to deal with the current order, but you also had to deal with other people, other members' unfinished service, as well as customers' feedback on other team members' service. Therefore, timely communication with other team members is pretty important at this time. So that's everything of this video, and thank you for watching. Have a great summer.